This one thing changes how you prepare for data visualization jobs. A lot of people treat data visualization like it's one skill. Learn Tableau or Power BI, make cleaner charts, build a portfolio. But data visualization isn't just one type of job. There are two distinct types of roles, and they couldn't be further apart. If you don't understand the difference between them, you can spend months or years developing skills that don't match the job you actually want. Most data visualization jobs follow one of two roadmaps. By the end of this video, you'll know which one you should be following and what skills actually matter. So welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm Tim, and I've spent over a decade working as a data analyst inside real Fortune 50 companies, building analyses that actually get used, not just reported and ignored. As I said, most data visualization jobs follow one of two different roadmaps. Path 1, visualization as design. In this role, the analysis has already been done, and your job is to make sure the message lands. You're translating data points into something that looks great, is easy to understand, and tells a good story. Examples of this are graphic designers, marketers, or people building infographics or reports or media. You're not digging into raw data, and you're not modeling trends. You're taking an existing message and turning it into an engaging visual. Path 2, visualization as analysis. This is where most data analyst and business intelligence jobs sit. Here, creating the visualization is part of the analysis process, not just part of the presentation. You're working inside tools like Tableau, Power BI, or ClickSense. You're slicing data, building dashboards, and testing assumptions. The chart isn't the final step. It's how you discover the insights. Your visualizations help answer questions, and they help influence decisions. So here's the key takeaway. In the first path, you illustrate, not analyze. In the second path, analysis and visualization go hand in hand. Both are valuable jobs, but they are not the same job. Think about where you want to fit in, because the skills you'll need change with each path. All right, two different paths, so what skills should you focus on for each path? If you want design-focused roles, your first priority are communication skills. Great visualizations make the main point obvious within a few seconds. If someone has to search for the takeaway, that visual has failed. That level of clarity means getting rid of unnecessary labels, grid lines, colors, and any competing elements. Every element on the screen should serve a purpose. As the saying goes, keep it simple, stupid. In this case, simplicity doesn't mean fewer charts. It means fewer distractions that take away from your message. Pay attention to visual hierarchy. That's how you control a viewer's attention. Size, color, contrast, and placement all determine what people see first and what they ignore. Storytelling means structuring the visual around a specific message. What question is this answering? What clear conclusion do you want the viewer to walk away with? This type of visualization job is all about shaping how a message is received. By contrast, if you want jobs that focus more on analytics than design, that starts long before you create a chart. You need to understand the data and what it's really telling you. That usually means having practical statistics knowledge, so you understand when an average is misleading or when seasonality distorts a trend. I say this a lot, but you also have to know the business. Things like how metrics are defined and what behavior it drives. Because if you don't know how something is calculated, you shouldn't be visualizing it. Next, understand the data model and what you're really looking at. Beginner analysts often join the wrong table or aggregate at the wrong level. If your visualization is driving decisions, you really need to avoid that. You also need some healthy skepticism. Understand if this is even the right metric or comparison to use. Tools like Tableau, Power BI, or Excel are just execution layers. They don't fix bad assumptions. In analytics-focused roles, the thinking behind the chart is the final product, not the chart itself. Okay, here's an example. Let's look at two visuals about online advertising. A designer might create a high-level chart showing internet ad revenue over the last 10 years. Clear growth, big numbers, simple message. Digital advertising spend is growing. This is the kind of visual you include as background info on an executive report. An analyst in the same industry would build a totally different dashboard, though. This one shows ad spend by channel, CTR, conversions, clicks, all broken down by demographics. Here, the question isn't, is the industry growing? It's, where should we focus our ad spend on next month? Same topic, completely different outcomes. One communicates the story, the other influences the decision. So here's the distinction. Some data visualization jobs focus on communication, while others create visualizations during the analytic process. One path illustrates a message, The other helps determine what that message should be. So before you learn another tool or build another dashboard, decide which side of that line you want to be on. Then get to work building the skills to match.